My phone lit with a message from my father. I disown you. All communication through my lawyer. I let the glow fade, then typed one word back. Okay. I opened my laptop. Bank portal, passwords, two-factor bleeps. I cut every pipe that fed their lives, canceled the $2,500 auto mortgage, pulled my number from the family cell plan, froze the business credit line I'd co-signed. One by one, the valves turned, and the apartment settled into quiet. 48 hours earlier, I'd learned what I already knew. My Uncle Noel had forwarded a video from a dinner I wasn't invited to. "Look at this," he'd typed. The footage wobbled, but the sound was perfect. My Aunt Patrice laughed. My father, Howard, tipped a beer. "She's not a kid," he said. "She's an ATM. She'd pay for the air if I asked." My brother, Caleb, added, almost bored, "She thinks wiring dad money makes her important." Glasses clinked. I didn't cry. I'm an auditor. Rot behind polished numbers is my daily scenery. 4 years ago, when Howard's restaurant supply venture buckled and the house neared foreclosure, he and my mother, Ruth, called me, weeping. "You're the responsible one, Mara. Help us." So I did. $2,500 a month every month. I tallied it. 48 payments, $120,000. Not kindness, a peace tax. Why so long? Because I grew up the scapegoat. In our circus, Caleb was the golden child, his errors explained as weather. Mine were character. Approval was leased by the month. 2 days after I shut the taps, Ruth rang while I poured coffee. The bank called. The mortgage bounced. "It's due today. Fix this. Now." "I was disowned," I said, voice flat as the counter. "Communicate through your lawyer." Texts avalanched after I hung up. "Caleb, you're pathetic. Dad is ruined because of you." Aunt Patrice, "Whatever childish game this is, apologize and fix it." Childish. As if I were stamping my foot, not closing their books. I answered none of them. I opened my laptop and wrote one more cold, factual email, the kind I've sent 1,000 times, only this one was to family. Subject: Cessation of financial support for Howard. To all. As I have been disowned, as of Sunday night, I am ending my ongoing financial support. For transparency, attached is a ledger of payments over 48 months totaling $120,000. Attached also is a short video from a recent dinner that clarifies my decision. Mara. Attachment. A. Mortgage, _ledger, _120k.pdf. Attachment. B. Family _dinner, _atm.mp4. My finger hovered, then I pressed send. The detonation was immediate. Within hours, a stern letter arrived from a law firm I didn't recognize. Cease and desist. Accusations of defamation and tortious interference. A demand for retraction and apology. Threat of a $75,000 suit. I read it once and laughed. Receipts beat thunder. I hired a Denver attorney named Val Santos, a woman with a reputation for leaving teeth marks. "They're bluffing," Val said. "Defamation requires falsity. You've got documents and tape." I told her there was more. Howard managed a community medical fund for Mrs. Ellison, an elderly neighbor with cancer. His paperwork was always sloppy. Sloppy as a mask. 2 days later, Val called, voice tight. "You were right. He siphoned $60,000 from the fund across 3 years." The floor lowered beneath me. This wasn't dysfunction, it was crime. The ghosts woke. My cousin Elise called, crying. At 17, she'd stayed at our house. Howard had come to her room. Patrice told her to be quiet for the family. Then Dana, my late mother's closest friend, found the email chain and told me what I'd sensed. Howard had drained my mother too. Money, voice, health. I wasn't a scapegoat, I was next in a pattern. A week later, the knock came. I opened to find Howard smaller than ever, stubble, tired eyes, hands worrying each other. "They're going to arrest me," he said. "You're my daughter. Fix this. Get me a better lawyer, please." I handed him a folded page. "Read." He smoothed the criminal complaint and went pale at the second name, Caleb. "You should give him a lawyer too," I said. "I was disowned. Talk to my attorney." I closed the door. Their threatened suit evaporated, the criminal case did not. Facing conspiracy charges, Caleb cracked and took a deal. My audit notes became the roadmap. With the fund traced payment by payment, Howard pled not guilty and lost at trial. 3 years in state prison. The house I'd floated for 4 years went to auction. The name shrank from signboards to a whisper. My life expanded. Slowly, then all at once. My boss called and offered senior director of audit. "You've been steady under pressure," she said. I signed, then rode the elevator into a clear Denver afternoon that felt earned. I redirected the $2,500 to myself, savings, therapy, a desk by a window. I started a small blog, The Scapegoat's Ledger, showing other responsible ones how to keep receipts and name the harm. Peace isn't silence, it's verified. Ledger closed, balance true.